First of all, congratulations. Everyone's good. Sorry I didn't know in advance, but that's great. That's nothing better. Enjoy them. They grow up fast. I can tell you that. So
Seems like it.
yeah, and it doesn't change. So seriously, congrats. I guess first of all, certainly Oklahoma's an outstanding team. Played a great game. Just did a lot of really good things, and we didn't do many good things. Probably instead of those guys standing at half court getting recognized, I needed them in uniform tonight. So, but no excuses. They were better in every area, and sometimes the stats don't lie. And it's a hard stat line to find one thing that went our way. Turned the ball over too much, got out rebounded, missed 11 free throws. I don't know how many layups we missed. And then every defensive mistake we made, they scored. So credit to them. That's a outstanding team, and Jenny's done a phenomenal job there, and wish them nothing but the best moving forward.
Bill, just how do you kind of manage the recent woes and kind of get them back on track?
No, I mean, I think it's like anything else. It's, you have to take personal responsibility. Obviously, we have to coach a lot better, and that's my responsibility. But I think the biggest thing is we have to understand the things that we need to have to do to be successful, and we have not done those recently for 40 minutes. I mean, tonight's the first night where we just seemed overwhelmed at times. The other games, you lose a Big 12 game on the road, and we're in every game and we're competing and we're trying, and that's going to happen. I mean, obviously, when you lose, it's not fun. But tonight was the first time that we just could not get anything going at all, and you got to give Oklahoma most of the credit for that. But again, they're not guarding the free throw line. They're not, there's things that we need to do better, and certainly we've got to figure that out. Obviously, it's hard to figure out now. You can't practice a lot, but ultimately, it's my responsibility, and we have to figure out a different way to do the things that we've been doing, and hopefully we can find something.
Audie was obviously able to get to the free throw line, but they seem to, better than maybe anyone you've played, done a really good job of bothering her when she got touches. What did they do maybe differently that limited her role, I guess, in this game?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. Number one, their double teams were real aggressive when she put the ball on the floor. And we have to do a better job of getting her in a position where she can catch and score, and we didn't get that done. And the double teams affect you, but at the same time, the other people have to move too. And she had some chances around the rim, but there's a lot of things. But yeah, their double teams were really good, and they came hard enough where if she was a hair late with the decision, it was a problem.
Coach, at the start of the next practice, what's the message to your team going to be?
My message will be the same. I don't think there's a whole lot you can change. I mean, yeah, you can change lineups and minutes, and we'll do that. We'll make some adjustments there at times. But I think we have to watch the video. You have to be, the video doesn't lie, stat sheets don't lie, and every coach says that. But like with anything, we have to take ownership of what we're doing. Not everything we're doing is bad. It's just we're not doing enough things right over 40 minutes to give ourselves a chance, and especially with the schedule that we have coming up. So I don't know that our messaging is going to be a lot different. It's more about control what you can, and look yourself in the mirror and say, all right, I want to get better. I need to get better, and that starts with practice.
Bill, when you look at the turnovers, just what was some of the problems Oklahoma was presenting in the first half, but then in the second half, what was done to sort of prevent those?
The first half, yeah, I think we had 15 at halftime, and some of it's really good defense and some of it is really bad offense. I mean, some of the decisions we were making, they did exactly what we practiced against, but they did it better than us. And you know, we talked about them switching off the ball. We talked about them jumping a passing lane. But we just weren't doing it. And again, that's my responsibility to figure that out. Second half, we did a lot better job of we talk about see the play before you make the play. And I thought we did that in the second half. Played a couple different lineups. I thought our post up with Audie and Nelly was much better. Our angles were better. So, the second half, like both teams did kind of what they wanted to do, and we just kind of played against each other for a second half. And we played a much better second half offensively. Defensively, not so much, but offensively much better, except for the missed free throws probably.
Coach, I wanted to talk about more your second half shooting performance. Obviously, mainly more the fourth quarter, you shot 27%. You guys are mainly known, like even earlier in the season, more as a better shooting team in the fourth quarter. What happened in that fourth quarter to have this shooting percentage?
Well, I think when you miss shots, there's a lot of things. Number one, you have to credit the defense of the other team. Number two, that's one of the things about women's basketball drives people crazy. We miss so many layups. The sport does. Guys jump up and dunk that sucker. We miss layups, and we probably missed 4 or 5 in the fourth quarter. And then you compound it with missing free throws, and then it gets in your head a little bit. But yeah, we're not a team that, and I don't know any team maybe, but I don't know many teams that can be as efficient at both ends of the court, because if we're missing shots and against a team that likes to run, then that leads into transition. If you're making shots, they got to take the ball to the net, and it slows them down a little bit. But yeah, we just no one really had a very good night shooting the ball, so that's a problem for us for sure. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Coach.